it's Lindsay. Today we're going to be talking about my TBR, or my to be read books for the month of February. Now I typically read like 6 books a month on average, so I'm going to try to stay around the 6 to 7 range for these. But yeah, I just want to show you what I got. Let's go ahead and get started. So the book that I've currently been working on for a couple weeks is The Anatomy of Story by John Truby. Now this is a writing craft or story craft telling book. As you can see, I've already tabbed quite a few pages here. As I've mentioned previously, I'm writing a book. I've also mentioned before that I read a lot of writing craft books so that I can get better and you know, produce great work. So this is what I'm working on right now. I am hoping that it helps me. I'm kind of scared because I'm like, what if I read something in here that completely changes everything in my novel and I have to like scrap it? Who knows? It's a gamble. The next book I want to read is Station 11 by Emily St. Johnson Mandel. Now I believe this is kind of a mix of adult literary fiction, sci-fi type story. It follows kind of like a post-apocalyptic realm where the vast majority of people have been taken out by some kind of virus. And this story follows a traveling troupe of, I guess they're musicians or actors, they're both. And they go around and they perform for whoever is left on Earth. I really don't know much about this plot and I kind of want to keep it that way. Everyone says to go into it kind of blind, and it's supposed to be like a beautiful story that just kind of unfolds before you. So I'm really excited to check this out. I know that Sam over from Thoughts on Tomes just finished this and she really liked it, and I can't wait for her review to come out because we have like the same reading taste, so I'm really excited to see what she has to say about this. The next book I want to get to this month is One Dark Throne by Kendar Blake. This is the second book in a series to the Three Dark Crowns. I think it's a trilogy, but it might be a like quartet, which follows 3 queens that basically have to fight and kill each other for the throne. The first one was pretty good. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars and it left off on a massive cliffhanger, so I'm really excited to see what's in this. Everyone is saying that this one is much better and much faster paced than the first one, which is what people had problems with the first one for because it was so slow. But yeah, so apparently that's corrected in this book. So I'm really excited to get into it because the premise of the first one is so interesting. It's a matriarchy on an island, again, where all of the sisters have to fight to the death, and this has been going on for thousands of years, which is so incredibly interesting. So yeah, I really, I want to get into this one and hopefully it reignites my love for the series. The next book I want to read this month is The Bear and the Nightingale by Catherine Arden. Now I believe this is an adult fantasy / magical realism novel that takes place in the Russian wilderness during the winter time. So it's like perfect time to read this. Basically, from what I understand, it kind of covers like dark forest magic and Russian folklore and things like that. And the main character is a girl who kind of has 1 foot in our world and like 1 foot in kind of like a fantasy realm or something like that. I don't really know that much about it, but that's okay because again, this is another one that you kind of just need to dive into and let it unfold before you. I'm excited about this one. I've heard it's kind of like a slower unfold or a slower burn of a book, and that's nice sometimes because I just got done reading Dark Matter, which was like a fast-paced thriller, and I'm exhausted, so I might dive into this one next, we'll see. And the next book I want to get to isn't in fact only one book. It is the entire trilogy that I want to read this month, and that is The Queen of the Tearling by Erica Johansson. Now this book follows a 19-year-old princess with a destiny, an evil dark sorceress, and a looming war and prophecy, and it's just basically everything that I read for. So I'm super excited to get to these. These are pretty popular on BookTube and most people love them a lot. So I'm really excited to get into these. I actually think I might now have just decided that this is going to be my next read because I'm really kind of in the mood for a true fantasy story. So I think I might pick this one up next. Alrighty guys, so these are all of the books that I want to get to in the month of February. Let me know down below what are the books that you want to read. If you've read any of these and love them, let me know. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!